Good morning, good morning. It is Memorial Day Sunday. Happy Memorial Day weekend. And it looks like we got a little something going on in here. That is a nice start. Some copper, some brass on there. So that will definitely go with this. Looks like a little piece of wire. Got a nice little chunk of brass on there. I'll probably take that with and clean it up when I get home. Just throw that piece out, the plastic piece. What do we got here? Some cord and some kind of an old thermostat. So that'll go with us. Pizza box. What do we got here? Some kind of transformer slash switch or something like that. I don't know if I've ever seen something like that before. Yep, that's the one with. A little tiny piece of copper down there. Take it. That looks to be it. Get the lid back where it goes. And let's go to the next one. Holy moly. Looks like a smoker or something. Good Lord. Yep. Huh. Well, I'm not taking that, but I will take that off of there. Take the cord off of there. See if there's anything else interesting in here. What's that hook to? Some kind of a power adapter or something. I don't know what that is. Alright, that's about all I see. What is this orange stuff? Coax. Shoot. That's the steel wire. I don't think I've ever seen orange coax before. Oh, I forgot to unlock the door. Alright, we'll just pile stuff up here. Cable box. Has a good circuit boards in there. A nice piece of #1 wire. There we go. That's nice. Take that. What else we got over here? More coax, more coax. There's a little cable box. That's one of the ones they won't take. There's a little chunk of #1. Another one. Power cord. Alright, that's about all I see there. What was sitting back here? Power cord. Adapter. And that's the good copper wire stuff. So we'll take all that. That's not so bad. So I just went and looked over at the dumpster there with the couch in it, and this is their recycling bin, and usually they don't throw anything in here but recycling, but somebody screwed up and threw some power cords in here and a little piece of Cat 5, so I will have that. Usually they're really good about this only being boxes. It's actually a nice place to get some boxes when I need them. That's that good stuff in there too. A little chunk of it. That good copper wire they buy for me, I think 80 or 90 cents a pound. So I'll have that. Chuck it in the bin. In it goes. Let's go. We got something in here. Oh, that's loud. Nice BX wire. If anybody's not familiar with that stuff, there's number one wire in there. Sometimes there's a single. Sometimes there's a single aluminum conductor in these things. Most of the time it's not very hard to pull apart and it's worth pulling apart. Sometimes it's really difficult to pull apart and it's not really worth it. So you just have to kind of decide if you want to do it or not. This is going to be loud, hang on. And I got a little piece here these boxes are sitting on. This feels like the kind of, that's not worth pulling apart. You can almost, after you get used to it for a while, you can kind of tell by the weight of it if it's worth it or not. It's so nice out right now. I mean, we had a kind of a rough start to the spring here. May was pretty brutal, and just rain and cold and wind, and this has been pretty nice this week so far. We're supposed to get the rain and cold and wind again tomorrow, but I'll take 2 really nice days for 1 crappy day for sure. Oop, little runaway piece. Let's throw it in the tub here. Well, there's something interesting going on in here. This is actually one of my favorite dumpsters because they throw away personal stuff, they throw away samples, they throw away, I mean, I find about anything in here. There's a beat up chair, but I'll take it and just throw it in with my shred, or just throw it on top of the tubs when I go. I was kind of hoping there was something in these things, but there isn't. What is this thing? Right here. A Sony CD player. a dream machine. I know this is gonna sound kind of dumb. This thing's probably not worth anything. It's probably wrecked. But Sony stuff, especially some of the slightly older technology stuff like this, it is worth just looking them up on eBay quick. Even as parts and repair, this thing might be worth 10 bucks. I don't know. I'm just saying that when you find good brand name stuff that people like to collect, especially the older stuff, this thing's probably 15 years old or more. People might be wanting, you know, this part off of it, or they might be wanting, you know, this part or these speaker parts or this faceplate or, you know, whatever off of this thing. So it's worth taking a peek at electronics, especially if they're good brand name things, before you throw them out. Let's see, what's that? Nothing in there. And it looks like a whole bunch of catalogs. Marketing catalogs and things like that, so that's it. I think this chair is not going to come out of there. It's all its catalog. Oh, maybe it will. I can get dirty aluminum for that. So I'll take that with. I didn't think that chair was going to come out of there with all the catalogs sitting on it, but popped right out. All right, that's about all I see. I kind of moved these bags over there, so there's nothing under there, and then that's when I saw those couple things here. So, all right, let's go on to the next one, huh? Check this out. There's all wire on there. Process wires. Huh. Check that out. That's nice. Two, three, four. Five, six. I'm gonna have to look this stuff up. This might not be scrapping stuff. This might be worth more on eBay. Seven of them. Huh. Never seen anything like that in this dumpster before. What the heck are these things? Those are like things that have circuit boards, aren't they? Like the little heat shields. Huh. Weird. Oop. That's strange. Can't say I've seen those in here before either. What else they got in here? What's that? Oh. Food tray, but I'll take that aluminum top. That's about all I see in there. Well, that wire's a nice score. Let's go see what else we can get today. This has been okay so far. Woo. Something interesting going on in that dumpster. This little tap hammer, it looks pretty wrecked. There's a nice file. Nice Stanley file. A little bit of dirty brass, but I'm gonna need my gloves for this one. A chunk of cord of some kind. Another cord. A busted up HDMI. Another chunk of little something there. Business cards. What's that? What is this? Huh. I don't know what that is. I'll have to take that home and figure that out. My gloves back on here. It's unusual. There's usually only one dumpster here. All of a sudden there's two and they're full. There's a brass key. I'll flip this lid over and get it out of my head here. So I can use both hands. Some kind of door stop or a bookend thing. Take that with. I got the 3-hole punch. It is crazy how many of these 3-hole punches I find. It's just insane how many of those things I get. I give them to my wife because sometimes she can take them to work and just throw them on the. They got like a place where people can just kind of give stuff away, and she'll take them and throw them in there, but nobody will take them anymore. A photo album. Ooh, I'd like to have some of that stuff. It's in there. Also got some kind of desk thingy. Another little cord, some kind there. Wasabi Control Engineering, job numbers, client purchase order numbers. Motor selection chart. Alright. That's all I see there. Black bag over here. Let's see if it's the same kind of stuff. Empty, empty, empty. Be surprised sometimes these printer manuals can be worth some money. Take it and check it out. Worst I can do is throw it in the recycling bin at home. Right. Nothing else too interesting there. I got going over here. Too bad these things are empty. That's empty, 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 empty. Boy, they feel like there's something in them. They're just heavy boxes, though. Nothing more in there. That's what I call the retirement dumpster. Those are all empty. That is steel wire. That is steel wire. Nice handful of Cat 5. Another nice handful of Cat 5. That's the stuff they take as drop cord. number 1 wire. Alright, cool. We got a big old pallet sitting in here. Those those concrete what do you want to call it, like pattern makers or something like that, I think. Yeah, there you go. Huh. Bags out of the way. That's the fiber optic. What's this? I think that is the good stuff. Yes. We will take that. There we go. Another nice handful of Cat 5. What you got down here? That is the steel wire. There's a big handful of Cat 5. Nice. Nice. It's been a while since this has done good for me. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, it's always, I usually find something out every time, but it's been a while since I've had some good handfuls of Cat 5. Well, that's the good copper stuff. That's a chunk of drop cord. A decent piece. Good. Okay. Beautiful. Good stuff. Good piece. Here. Yes. There's probably one on there. You can no. By that. Excellent. That's your grass. There. Up. Games. There you go. Yeah. That way. Ooh. Right in this line up to it. Already reused. It's the main one. Nothing more in there. Thank you. Thank you. That's all right there. It's in here. Or it's over. Yeah, I'm today. No, he's not in here. No more with this. That might be it. There you go, piece. That is about all I see. Alright, that's not so bad. Well, let's get out of here, and I'm going to check a couple more dumpsters. They usually aren't very productive, but I'm going to check them anyway. And then we'll head home and add something to the goodie box. Well, here's the jackpot dumpster. Looks like they got a bunch of more worthless cell phone cases in here. Let's see. Ooh, iPhone 5 ones. Well, at least they're getting into something in the last 5 years. Anyway, I might grab a couple of those, just look them up. But this, you just saw a video a couple back of, or maybe it was the last one, I'm not sure how I'm going to release them in when order. But this thing was full, and I pulled 2 tubs of wire out. So it's good that they ordered a new dumpster because they're going to probably fill it up again this week. So we'll see what more we can get out of there. Might as well. That is empty. So that's been, this has been pretty good. But I don't see anything too great in there. And I mean, I just want to explain it again. I know people have been saying, why don't you take this stuff and this and that and this and that. I don't have the room or the time. I work full time. This is just a part-time side gig where I enjoy it and make some money. I don't have the time or the space to deal with this stuff and sit on it for a year as they slowly sell. Maybe I took some stuff out a while ago with some iPod Nano cases and what else was it? I think they're iPhone 4 cases, and I've had them up, and I'm the cheapest one on eBay, and they're not selling. I haven't sold one of them yet. So, I mean, that's 2 boxes of stuff. There's about 30 of one and about 15 or 20 of the other. So if you can imagine, I'd have 70, 80 boxes of stuff in my house that I don't have the room for or the time. It's just how it is. I mean, it's not, I know there's been comments where people are saying stuff, but it's just not possible for me. I wish it was, it's not. I wish the stuff was worth money, it's not. And the last thing I'll say is that this is a business that does this. This is their business, is, device accessories and cords and cases and stuff like that. If this stuff was worth money, they'd keep it. They would sell it. They'd send it to an auction. They'd do something with it. They wouldn't spend, thousands of dollars on dumpsters just to throw it out. If they can sell it for 20 bucks, why would you throw it all out? There's a reason it's being thrown out, because it's 99% of it is worthless, so it's just how it is. Anyway, let's go and throw something in the goodie box, and we'll get this video ended. Let's do that. All right, let's add something to the Scrap It Great Goodie Box giveaway. If you hear something whining, I'll show you in a second here who it is. But we're gonna add this thing to it. I don't remember if I got this on video or not a while back, but it is a inflatable rainbow popsicle raft for your pool or lake or whatever you got. So this will help fill the box up, so we'll add that thing to it. And we'll see you on the next video, and we'll see what we'll add to it. And here's Mr. Whiny. You gonna say hi, Emmett? That's Mr. Whiny right there. Yep, there he goes. You want your dinner? You want your chicken? I'm gonna get him dinner. We'll see you on the next video, guys. See ya. I know, hang on.